Welcome, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your Pick a Card reading with me. I'm Rose Tan from Rose Tan Lifestyle. Today's Pick a Card reading, we are going to focus on the topic of how you attract abundance, how you attract money. That's right. What opportunities lies ahead for you and how you can take advantage and make the money grow for you. Okay, so for those who are new to my channel, what we do here is that we pick pile 1, 2, or 3. Please take your time, use your intuition and see what you are drawn to the most. Sometimes you may need to use a pick a card reading if you feel like you are off balance on your intuition. Sometimes that happens, but please come back to the video when you feel divinely guided. As you are aware, my readings aren't usually timelined or time frame. Please pick what resonates and what not. Okay, so let's get straight into it and see how you're making your dosh. Mwah. See you soon. Okay, for those who have chosen pile group number 1 for the beautiful diamond here, let's see what spirit has in store for you. Okay, so I'm channeling my guides and seeing how you are, group number 1, how you guys are attracting your prosperity, abundance, money, prosperity, fortune. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this came through very, very strongly. Some of you are, the group that I'm channeling here are very young. Now, I don't mean young by age. It may be sometimes, but I'm picking up there's young vibrations, young energy. You could be an old soul, but your energy is so vibrant. So this is what's coming through. Okay, so you got the pearl, innocence, beauty, and serenity. Oh, sincerity, I'm sorry. I can't read backwards. Okay, so what this clearly shows and indicates for us here, your innocence and your appearance, it can make money. So am I seeing modeling? I'm seeing you guys, some of you are signing a contract, a deal. Some of you have been scouted. My goodness, this is so exciting. Like, I'm seeing there's a divine beauty about you. It's like when you queue up at the grocery store, you know, people notice you. It's not just your appearance. Your appearance can make money, it can sell, but I'm talking about your energy. You just stand out from the crowd, and it's almost like when a model gets scouted from the crowd. It's almost like that's the one, because she's unique, she's very asymmetry, if I said that right. But I'm just seeing you have a very sincere beauty about yourself. You glow and radiate on a level where people just find you very curious. It's like there's something about that girl or something about that guy. We just got to figure them out. We just got to figure out what, you know, like what's hidden behind all that beauty. But I'm seeing there's such a innocence, naivety here. And I feel like your youth within you is what really shines. And I mean, I have a few friends who are so like they're my age. They're in their, like, I don't know, mid 40s or so. But oh my God, like this one person comes to mind, and she's so young at heart, and how she delivers and how she carries herself, so poised, elegant, and grace. It's the beauty. That's the beauty that I'm talking about. It's not just the looks. Yes, looks can get you to a certain level. It can get you far, but not as far as your innocence and your inner beauty. So use that gift that God has bestowed upon you, okay? Because I just see, like, when you I'm just seeing like you're kind of like this. I'm seeing your skin is really plump, like it's really radiant, and it's almost like you don't need to go overboard with beauty salons. You don't need to do those microdermabrasion or those micro needling, or those really intense laser treatments for your skin. It's just that you have collagen, natural collagen, and you have beautiful, radiant, clear skin. I mean, look, you do have blemishes. Look, not everyone's perfect, but when people see you, it's like, she or he has nothing to worry about. You know, so that's why I'm seeing you signing contracts here. I'm seeing you kind of getting scouted. Like, how amazing would that be? I'm getting like lots of opportunities, like people passing on your profiles, like your portfolio, like your looks. And I feel like you're very, very afraid. And oh my God, this brings me back to my younger days as well. What was I doing? So I was actually considering, I actually did a little bit of modeling, but the process was grueling. I just felt I wasn't ready. I felt like it's such a cutthroat industry. I just didn't like it. It just didn't vibe, and I was stressing, and then, you know, I developed an eating disorder, possibly. I don't know if I did. I think I did. But I just feel like you're very reluctant at this stage because you've been burnt. Okay, so that's okay. They're just saying that this is your divine time. This is your divine time to shine because it is supported. It's the right time. It's the opportunity presenting itself at the right time for you. The door is opening. Seize it. Seize it, my darlings. Because, oh my God, as I said, that look. Infinity, tree of life, and faith. What did I say? Gotta have faith within yourself. The universe can only help you manifest and bring your manifestation to fruition the most it can. But if you're not going to take necessary actions and steps towards this abundance and this fortune that you are actually bestowed, you know, use those gifts and talents to your advantage, because it's going to help and inspire other people who have been following you, who have been, you know, inspired and kind of like drawn to you. You know, you just don't know who's watching. You just don't know who's watching you from afar and who's kind of like, I wish I had that girl's hair, or that girl's career, or how she overcome those adversities and challenges. You got so much to offer. So much. Because look, you got infinity. Infinity. That is like, there's no end. You know, the infinity is like the line down of an 8 symbol. There is no end. It just goes on and on and on. Oh my God, you beauty queens and beauty kings out there, I just feel like you've just been so shy and so tormented and traumatized by people who are so envious and jealous of your appearance, of your looks. That hurts. And I remember me here. I don't know why I keep on referring back to me. I think it's partially my own childhood reading as well, but I dimmed my light. I thought like being beautiful is a curse. Nothing comes great out of it, but that's because I had to learn the hard way. I was so stubborn and so naive that I just let people like walk all over me, but not anymore. That click was so loud, I just almost burst my eardrum. Okay, so look, you got tree of life here. What I say, you're branching out, and I'm seeing you kind of like building your own community, building your own following fan base. It's just so exciting. I'm just seeing this glow within you because you are a diamond in the rough. You chose this for a reason. You are a diamond in the rough. And I'm so freaking excited for you, because when I felt you know, low and just not as confident, and I felt like, oh, you know, what luck do I have? Well, the more you actually focus on your shortcomings, the more of that is going to be attracted into your life. So just be very, very mindful and careful what comes into your mind, okay? Because there's this quote that's very, very popular, and I'm sure some of you have actually come across it. And it says something about, I won't finish it, it's pretty lengthy, but I'll start it and then use their end point. But it says something about be careful what you allow in your mind. Please don't quote me with this. The end quote was, you are what you think of the most. Okay, that's two different quotes, but you get the gist, right? Okay, all right. So look, you just gotta have faith, and you just gotta trust in the process. Trust that all those challenges and adversities that you faced, it needed to cross your path. You needed to cross its path. You needed to experiment that, because it only makes you stronger from the inside out, and it can only make you more beautiful. I'm so excited for you, because I've come so far and I've overcome so much of my fears and my, low self-esteem and no confidence at one stage. And I felt like, who gives a shit? Like, who gives an F? Like, really? Like, who cares? The only person that cares should be your own self. And that's what I realized, that's the biggest challenge. You just got to get out of your own way. It's our ego that's always keeping us small and safe. And, that's a challenge. It's a really good thing though, the ego. It can actually help us to become a lot more prepared for the success that's coming. Prepared. This is so exciting. Tree of life, have faith. Things are coming, things are happening. And if that scares you, it's okay. Just say, I'm not prepared to sign that contract yet. Give me a moment so I can sleep on it, so I can come back to myself. There's no rush, okay? There's no ticking time. Like, you can just give them 24 hours. You can't just accept every opportunity that lies ahead. And I'm just saying, you're getting like contracts and deals, and I'm seeing even merchandise as well. It's like, what are you doing? I'm seeing like sponsorships, perhaps you becoming ambassador. I'm seeing you wearing a bikini. Oh my God. One of you guys are gonna be walking on the stage as, I don't know, Teen Miss, or those Miss Universe. Oh my God, this is hot. Dang, I'm jealous. But I'm so happy for you. Wherever this is going, I just feel like you would not want to show your skin, because you've grown so humble and so shy, and it's almost like you crawled deep into your shell like a hermit crab, and you kind of like haven't gotten out of that yet. But this is divine moments here. They're saying October. I know that may sound far away, but look, this may actually already has happened for you guys in October last year. But I don't know, they're saying a strong October. You could be doing something massive. That could be your huge breakthrough. But they're saying these opportunities are knocking on your door already. Okay, I'm just saying the huge breakthrough. You probably do, I don't know, your face will go global. Your looks, your appearance, your ambassador appearance and deals, and you just promoting brands, that can go global. I see that can go big. Oh my God, look at that. What did I say? I cannot make this up. Elevate. Okay, so it's a new mindset, new results. Elevate your mindset if you want to get different results. If you keep thinking and acting the same way, nothing will change in your business. Yes, you're going to have a global business. Okay. Oh my God, I just don't feel like I need to pull out any more cards, draw out any more cards. It's just, things are happening. I'm just seeing you getting so many likes and so many followers. I'm seeing you walking out of this huge black Range Rover, this SUV, and then there's paparazzi flashing away, like clicking away, taking your your beauty shots while you get out of the car, and then you got your entourage. Damn, this is all happening. I'm so excited for you. I was like, you're making me swoon. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else comes through. Okay, so this card came through in reverse. Normally I don't do reverse, but I'll just explain why, okay? Dry desert, but in reverse. So that's a good thing. You're coming out of your shell. You're coming out of your shyness. You're coming out of this dry spell where you felt nothing was happening. You felt it was a curse to be beautiful. It was a curse not to have a particular gift, talent, experience. And you felt like, oh, I'm stuck in this office job forever, in this corporate world. I'm not climbing the ladder fast enough. I'm not making enough money. My life is going nowhere. There's so many stagnations after another stagnation. You feel dry. But this came in reverse. It came in through reverse. So it's basically saying you're out of the pits. You have nothing to worry about. Remember, if you start to worry, you need to have a new mindset. You need to elevate what it is that's been holding you down, whatever has been holding you down. And oh my God, I see so many envious eyes. Like, wear those evil eye pendants. I wear them every day because I'm an empath and I can pick up on people's energy, and it can drain you if you're not careful. And I feel that's something that most of you out there have not been protected and have not been educated and told. So, okay. So, yeah. Okay. I'm just getting really deep in your spiritual aspect now. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Oh my God. Look at that. I'm so excited for you. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Have faith. As long as you have that unshakable faith, that vision is coming alive. It's happening. It's already happening. But the only thing that I'm seeing that can stop or delaying or hinder these exciting opportunities from actually progressing forward, I'm not saying that it won't happen, but I just see you kind of like taking slow, gradual increment steps to making, or like you getting out of your shyness, out of your insecurities, out of your fears, out of that cage that you place yourself in for so long, because you've been listening to people, or you've been taking in the wrong advice. And I'm seeing some of you may have even subjugated your own value, your own beliefs, just to appease them or be the peacemaker. Oh my God, I've been there. I definitely have. And you know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for being liked just to please others when they make your life hell. You know, you don't need to. I don't know what else to say. I just feel like, because things happening, you know, it's already happening here. If you can see that, it's already happening, right? The people, your entourage, the people, the ones that have scouted you or offered you these deals, spend time with those people than the people from your past who are yanking that red helium balloon down. Yes, you're the red helium balloon. It's a tall poppy syndrome, and they don't like it when you unconsciously make them feel less important in your life. And a lot of people would do that unconsciously. They're not aware of it because it's a kind of like a knee-jerk reaction. It's like, oh, I did not realize I had some insecurities about that, but I should be happy for you. Yes, you should be happy for them. It's like, wake up. Okay. Let's see what else comes through. I'll use one more, maybe one or two. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Okay, two more deck of cards. Oh. The Archangel. Azrael, release, baby, release. Yes. And it says the end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation, time to move on. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. So you're basically, whatever you've been preaching, whatever you've been praying for, manifesting, meditating, getting yourself grounded, centered and calm in your own state. I see most of you falling to sleep with a vision and thought in your mind that's absolutely so vivid and so clear. It's quite scary. It's quite scary how clear it is slowly becoming. It may not sound clear or feel or appear to you as clear as day yet because of the fear that's clouding that beautiful vision of yours, but I see you releasing all of that soon. You are releasing all of that fear and all that barricade that's been holding you back, okay? So start, look, this is going to be tough, but this just came through very, very strong. Start parting ways or slowly gradual pace yourself from these toxic negative naysayers, Debbie Downers, Dennis Downers, for the males, for the lads, for the guys, you know, anyone that does not see or does not fear you leaving them behind. It's their loss, it's not yours, because you got bigger, better fish to fry. Fish to fry. So yes, you know, you don't have to eat catfish. They're bottom feeders. Eat a fancy salmon steak instead. You know, so, oh my gosh. Yeah, so you got earthworm. You got earthworm. Just look at that. So my interpretation of this card here, I just see you kind of like feeling coiled. Your aura is like rainbows at the moment. That's why you're attracting so much abundance and these opportunities into your life already. And I'm seeing if it has not happened already, guys, some of you may just need to just really work on this mindset and really start elevating that, because like I said before, that's the only thing that can stop you. That's the only thing that can stop you from feeling this amazing beauty within you that makes some money, that creates so much opportunity. Oh my God, I'm seeing a $20,000 check. Is that a starting point? Take it. You gotta take it, okay? It's just like breathing. The more you breathe out, right, the more you give, and it's like draining. You need to breathe. So when you inhale, you balance out the breath, okay? So giving and receiving needs to be equal and balanced. You need to feel comfortable, okay, with receiving. And I know some of you feel uncomfortable with receiving because, you know, most of us are brought up to feel shame to receive. And that can, you know, be in the form of receiving help, an extra hand, even grocery bags, and I think things like that. The other day I went grocery shopping and I saw there was this woman needed help with her bags, and I tried to help, but she was like really, really shy, or she felt embarrassed, and she was like, no. I was like, okay, but she felt like she had like a brace on her wrist, and she had like these huge grocery bags, and she did not use a trolley, and I offered a trolley, and she goes, no. I'm like, okay. So yeah, anyways, you can't help those who do not accept help, right? They're not prepared, they're not ready. All right, darlings, so I'm just seeing, yeah, look, see that earthworm around this beautiful auric color? Yeah, I just feel like that's not going to last long. You're not going to feel constraint, refined, you know, coiled in. All right, it's not that bad. I just don't see it that negative. I just see you kind of like just elevating yourself with a new mindset, and that will take time. Okay, So congratulations. I'm seeing like $20,000 check. Like that's your starting point. That's really, really clear. And yeah, enjoy your beauty and continue doing those, I don't know, facial regime, your workouts, eating right, eating healthy, because that can also help you with your mindset. Elevate it. You know, think more clearly, think more abundance, think more love and joy. Because for those of you who are coupled, I do see the singles also being coupled too soon. They're going to find their match because they're glowing. They are glowing up. All right, darlings, till next time, I hope you enjoy that, and I shall see you soon again. Mwah. Bye. Welcome, group number 2. For those who have chosen this beautiful stone here, it's one of my absolute favorite color of all time. And let's see what Spirit has in store for you, so you can know how to prepare yourself for all the attraction of the abundance that's coming towards you. Prosperity, wealth, fortune, wealth. Okay. Oh, look at this. I'm seeing a nest egg. Look at that. You see that nest egg, that golden goose that laid a golden egg for you? Oh my God, I do see some of you may be pregnant. But I'm seeing you kind of like there's an investment here. I don't know, it could be stocks, trade, bonds. I'm seeing Forex trading, Bitcoin, all those stuff. I'm not too familiar with that. I even tried. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work with me. It doesn't agree. So yeah, okay. So you could be actually starting to, you know, get yourself into the network group of people who invest in stocks and market and bonds. You know, it could be property as well. I'm just seeing investment, and it's almost like you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, and that's very, very smart. I see you kind of like branching out. I'm seeing you very wise and very conscious with where you place your money and how you're going to invest it. I just do see this. There could be like a red flag here, and that could be something for you to be mindful of. I don't want to scare some of you. I'm just saying, like, some of you may be taking risk, and they're not calculative risk. So I'm seeing some of you kind of like falling asleep when you're doing these trading. Please do not outstretch yourself in the middle of the night by staying up late to win that extra money during when you trade. I just see some of you kind of like accidentally fall asleep, or you can actually accidentally not be too sure what it is that you are doing, and you may click onto something that you felt it can actually speed you, or that I see you kind of like trying to skip a process, because I see like the people that's kind of like trained you or mentored you and coach you to make these kind of investments. You kind of like became very impatient. Just be careful, okay? Because look at this Knight of Air. Okay, so look, it says intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. What did I say? Okay, so look, you're on the right path. It's just that please just don't take non-calculative risk. Okay, don't get too greedy, and don't get hung up on timeline, because that can actually work against you, because you become quite impatient. Okay, because it says events that occur with great speed. So someone or something may have actually entertained you by, you know, encouraging you to speed things up, or, you know, putting a bigger lump sum than you usually would. But it says take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. That's a big flag there, okay? I know that came through quite heavily and strong for you, but I felt like that's something that some of you who are impatient needs to know that. All right, so let's see what else comes through for you. So besides you're going into the stocks, bonds, or investment, look, this could be you just putting some of your savings. I'm seeing like even, okay, I'm seeing some of you $3,500, $4,000, even $5,000 investment, like you're getting returns, better rates and interest. You know, I'm seeing you getting like 5% in return of some sort, but they did I say incline? They increase each month, and I'm seeing you kind of like, this is nice, this is sweet. So I see you kind of like making better decisions after you learned that mistake. So it's a good thing you actually tune into this reading so you can avoid all of that. Okay, you can skip that process. Okay, so I mean, that's what a reading's all about, right? It prepares you, it helps you to avoid unnecessary mishaps, disappointments, loss. You know, did some of you just recently sold a home that made great profit, and that's where the lump sum came through? Interesting. Something that I did quite similar, but I invested that in personal growth and development instead, which memories. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so I do see some of you kind of like have a huge chunk. Try not to blow it all in one area. I just see you kind of like having even 9. You know, they say have a minimum of 7 streamlines of income. I see you having 9. Like you're really, really wanting to make this egg multiply. Okay, because it says eternal life. So good for you. Good for you. So something's happening very, very fast. I just feel like sometimes you've got to take a breather and, you know, touch base with your mentor or whoever you follow. Okay. Okay. This came through group number 2. I don't know why your reading is coming through with undecisiveness and rash and harsh, against time. Like you want to rush through and get things done. You're very impatient. Look at that. You got confused, and then you got by too many choices. Decide. All right, there's too many choices. It says decide the best course of action and pursue income generating activities in your business. Is 9 streamlined income too much for you to handle? It's okay. You know, some of you are very, very, you got high expectations and you expect a lot from yourself. That's great. I admire that, you know. It's like, kudos to you. That's something that I would actually do. And I felt, and it just didn't work. It just didn't agree because it wasn't divine timing for me. Things in my life fell apart because I needed to get back to my root core of what I was in lack of. And that was me, you know, I didn't have a great relationship with myself for so long, and I felt like, oh my God, something's missing. What is it? Why can't I get my business up and running and going? Why am I seeing and comparing other people's business thriving and mine's not? You know, it takes time. You know, you can't compare yourself when everyone's path and journey is so unique. It is so different, and you have no idea what they've been through. You can't judge and, you know, and criticize yourself to a point where you burn yourself out. I remember I forced myself to wake up in the middle of the night taking readings internationally, and I felt like I can't keep on doing that. That's really detrimental to my well-being and health and the relationship with my sons, because we still co-sleep, you know, and they're like, so my little one, you know, he sleeps on my shoulder, like literally on my shoulder. And he wakes up in the middle of the night saying, Mommy, you can't work all night, you can't work all day. This is so cute. It's like, yes, boss, yes, baby boss. So that was another sign. Pay attention to these little signs from the universe, because they're nudging you and kind of like getting you to stop, deflect, and reflect on what, like reassess your moves. What is it that you really want? Because if you're going to, you know, scatter your focus and your energy towards so many areas, you're missing the huge picture. What makes you happy? And I know money can bring happiness, but it doesn't fulfill you. It's not, you know, money is like a byproduct. You know this, right? I'm just kind of like cushioning here. But it's just basically saying that when you actually spread yourself out so thin, you forget about what's your main joy of life. Is it your family? Is it your friends? Are you neglecting your health? Are you neglecting your social life? You know, I did that and I had no social life. I kind of still don't. But you know what, I'm a loner, but you know, I just don't need to compare myself to other people's social life, because that's not me. And I've learned that, and I learned the hard way. And as much as it's a hard pill to swallow, you learn to enjoy your time to yourself. And it's the most valuable, precious thing that anything can bring. Like anything that can come into your life is a bonus, but the time that you have for yourself is so precious. It is so blessed. So use this time to come back to yourself, okay? Because the reason why, group number 2, I see you struggling to decide where to go, who to listen to, or what to do to have these 9 streamlines of income, for instance. I'm seeing so vivid, so clear here. It's like you invest in properties and you got, you know, your octopus arms, like you're full on, right? You're very entrepreneurial, you're very hardcore lone wolf, right? Which is very, very sexy. But I'm just saying that when you spread yourself out so thin, you cannot come back to yourself, you can't get yourself grounded and rooted, and you can't decide. You become very, very unclear with how you're going to take action, with how you're going to, you know, to create what it is that you're wanting to execute, like how you're going to deliver your work, how you're going to progress here. Seeing you getting very, very nervous. And Richard Branson just came through here, and his quote, which I remembered, he says, when he gets tired, he doesn't quit. He takes a break. And there was this image of him looking out of his balcony, leaning on the balcony fence, enjoying his cup of coffee, looking out to the beautiful beach scene. I'm thinking, yeah. So when you feel like quitting, you need to take a break. That's all what's it saying, okay? Because look, you're tireless. Look, it says tireless, right? Love this music. Yeah, it came through divine timing. All right, okay, where was I? Goodness, did I put a card back? Maybe I did. I'm not too sure. All right, so see, when I'm tuned in with my source, I get myself out of the way, and then we kind of come in and out. That's how I work with my guides. It's funny. Oh, look at that. Okay, so look at this. Lead and coaching. Let me just read this out. Hang on a second. Before I read this out, I just want to say that I just want to share from my guides what they're channeling through now. They're saying when you actually become more grounded and more sincere with your own self, like you become this, like you go back into your nest, right? Your home space, which is your heart, all right? When you come back, when you're in that meditative, deep state of relaxation, that's when the right coach, the right advice, the right opportunity will come to you. You will get the right, valuable a piece of advice that you've been waiting for so long, because you've been working at it so hard. Okay, so like they say, you know, the teacher comes when the student is ready. I love that. And that cannot be further from the truth. That happened to me so many times, because I was like looking for the right mentor, the right teacher. I just couldn't find. I was attracting scammers instead, right? So and look, so many of us, you know, has gone through that. I'm just sharing my piece of experience and how you can actually, you know, avoid all of that. All right, so it says develop the best way to work with clients, create programs, packages and products that help them solve their problem. So what I'm hearing here, your mentor, coach, teacher, your follower, your leader, whoever you actually follow, they can only give you a piece of advice that can extend to a level that can inspire you and kind of like nudge you in a particular direction for you to work on something, give you more insight of what it is that you've got to put more power, more of energy, your focus and time and investment into that particular area of that streamline of income or a project that you may be working on. They're saying something about when the mentor holds your hand and nudges you in that particular area when you work on it. That's when they kind of like let go of your hand, and that's when you develop your own inner spark. This is so exciting. Like your inner spark kind of like this is actually quite similar to group number 1 here, because they're saying something about when you actually create, when you come to the place of that spark, when you know something's happening, when something's actually working and you're generating income, this influx of income, right? I'm seeing something about you, is hiring people or people come to you for advice. That's when you generate leads. That's when you start to build your empire. Oh yeah. So this could be products, this could be services online, it could be, it could be anything. But I'm seeing you very, I was going to say tech savvy, but I was going to say you're very savvy when it comes to dealing with people. You're great with people. Like your communication is top notch. And I think people not fall for it. Oh my God, I shouldn't say that. That sounds terrible. They admire that. They admire how you convince people so easily. Like you are the natural negotiator. Like you can just excite people. You can, I don't know, I just see you kind of like just talk and people just listen and engage. They want to connect with you so deeply because they want to understand how your beautiful, brilliant mind works, right? Because you've got so much to give. And I feel like when you are, operating at that high frequency, you forget that you are being listened, being heard, that you are leading the pack here, right? Because I'm just seeing here a wolf on Wall Street or something. Like I'm seeing you as a boss, and I'm seeing kind of like people kind of like following you. They want you to hire them. They follow you. They even like heckle you through email saying, "Hey, this is my CV. Do you need an extra hand? I see you getting offers. I see you getting opportunities." But I just see that these are the right people that you should be attracting, the right clients as well. Because so as you actually attract the right entourage, the right team into your space, into your world of business, they're going to kind of like extend and attract the right clients, the right people, so you can continue building this empire. I'm seeing actually building an empire, and whatever an empire may represent for you, it can mean like you buying a business. It can mean, you kind of like growing out of something that you felt like no longer gave you value. It's like you say that your heart is no longer in something because you're in it for so long. Excuse me. I just feel like you're kind of like sick of it. Excuse me. Yeah. Like, have you fallen ill? Have you fallen ill and so tired from doing the same thing over and over? That's what they're saying. So it's time for you to kind of like venture out into the big blue sea, because you're a fish that's outgrown its pond for so long. So yeah, and I think that's about it, but let me just grab one more deck of cards. I'm drawn to this one for a particular reason. Oh, I knew this would come out. You got Chaser. Okay, so it says I don't want to chase anymore. So guys, this is from the Message of Love Oracle deck. Okay. I don't feel it's actually love relationship. I feel you no longer chase money. Money chases you because you built this relationship with money that kind of makes you become a money magnet, literally a money magnet. And what just came through was that, do you remember when, okay, just recalling back that point where we mentioned about you may, I don't know, head into a small chunk of loss when you invest, when you accidentally fall asleep, or when you accidentally click something and then you got scammed, or that you lost a chunk of money, right? They're saying that, I think the piece of advice that your mentor or someone coming through, they're saying something about you sharing that loss to someone. You fell into a deep depression of some sort. It doesn't last long, so that's a good thing. But they're saying you shouldn't be worried. Or I'm just hearing something about, yeah, I lost that, but that's okay. And then I thought it was either you or your mentor saying, aren't you worried? And then the other person says, what are you talking about? I am the money. So I see you becoming that, okay? I see you becoming the honey, not the bee. The bee works so hard and tirelessly, right? If I said that right. You're no longer the bee. You don't need to work so hard because you built this empire, all right? You are the nectar now, okay? So you make lots of money. So I just don't feel like any of you are actually in any financial crisis. If that's been on your mind, I just feel like you're out of that, and it's been happening for so long since this card came through right at the get-go of your reading. It's very interesting because it says fertility, birth, and eternal life. So whether that's you selling a home or selling a business, and then you kind of like invest yourself with the right people, the right team of people, the right piece of advice, you've grown a backbone, even that's becoming more solid, okay? You're building this foundation, and you're no longer chasing money because money chases you. So you set up this whole scope and structure of your business. All you got to do is be the owner, not the operator. So congratulations, group number 2. I'm so thrilled and excited and happy for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Up until next time, I shall see you again. Mwah. Bye. Welcome, group number 3. For those who have chosen this beautiful pyrite stone, I am so excited to get into your reading. Let's get stuck into it, shall we? Let's see how you are attracting money, abundance, finances, career, possibly opportunity, wealth, fortune. Let's see how you're going to make your dosh. All right, let's see how you are bringing in the bacon. All right, let's see what comes through. Okay, I'm getting a lot of energy suddenly. A rush, a burst of lots of energy. What's been happening? Have you been heavily networking perhaps? Meeting a lot of people on Bumble business perhaps. I'm seeing you kind of like really getting like heads down, bums up, and it's almost like you have no social life. Wow. Workaholics. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. So group number 2 just had this at the very beginning of their reading, and so have you. So you may need to refer to group number 2 as well, okay? After you find out what happens here in group number 3. So what this may mean for you is that you're setting yourself up for success. For you, group number 3, I've been showing that you have successfully kind of like done a blueprint, a business plan perhaps. You've gone through a lot of those seminars, those business development I see you trained up a lot. I see you taking a lot of courses, and I see you getting well educated in the business and financial sector. I'm seeing KPMG, I'm seeing Deloitte, I'm seeing like, is it Water Price House Coopers? I'm seeing all those big finance companies, okay? Those huge enterprises. So you may be in those types of corporate businesses, but I'm seeing you kind of like not just doing that. I'm seeing you having a lot of side gigs and side hustles, and you have lots of businesses that you handle. I'm seeing 12. Goodness. Okay, you got 12. You got 12 businesses. This is so good. But for those who are actually not in businesses, they're saying something about you kind of like dabbling. You're a dabbler. So you're a fence sitter. You're very conscious and very scared of getting scammed again. Okay, so some of you feel like the ones who have actually overcome the obstacles and challenges and became successful by taking these calculative risk in making their business work and happen. I feel you're taking a step back for quite some time. I'm seeing TikTok for some reason. Like, did you build like, did you start up something on TikTok and then you felt like you did not have much inspiration? I'm not too sure. But look, it says you got the clover and it says fortune, protection, and faith. All right. So something that you are protecting that you feel is too sacred for you to take risk. And that's okay. Just take your time. I'm just seeing that your fortune, you no longer take risks. You even calculative risk, like you're too afraid to take that step and leap of faith, you know, that step forward. And that's okay, because you kind of like, I see you kind of like, you know, build this nest egg and you don't want to gamble it, you know, you don't want to risk it. And that's okay. It just says, you know, timing is of the essence and timing is of the divine. So use that intuition. I just feel like that just came through. It says something about you're going to invest in something, or you're about to make this huge purchase, whether that's, I don't know, investing or kind of like even gambling. I'm seeing like you even trade, perhaps. There's something to do with you and your money. I'm just seeing something about bank. Like do you work in a bank? I'm not too sure. Let's see. I mean, okay, this came through. Does the staffs, the people that you work for, do they have fears and insecurities and, you know, that they don't want to take risk? And that may have actually penetrated your confidence over time, because you've been there for quite some time. But as I see you kind of venturing out, when you focus yourself on other side hustles and your side gigs, I see you kind of like you know, switching. It's like you're switching this mindset of yours, and you become inspired again. You become courageous again. You're becoming this wolf, and it's almost like, yeah, I can do this. Okay, and you can. You just gotta switch that mindset that you're not a, you know, corporate lawyer or corporate person working there from 9 to 5 every day, and that's your only source of income. You know, you feel like there's something more that you can give. And I'm seeing you kind of like breaking out and, you know, striking it out on your own, and that excites you. Okay, to hell, that excites me, because you're living in your purpose. You know, you're listening to your intuition, and that's what's going to catapult you further in life. That's going to give you the abundance and fortune that I'm seeing. Oh my God, I just see 42. I don't know what 42 may mean, but I'm seeing, could that be something that you may be investing and receiving? 42, that could mean something for you. So look it up. Sometime it may not resonate now, because this is a prediction and a forecast of what's to come. Okay, 42 is your go-to number. So I don't know, like I said, do you take risk back then? Were you a gambler? Were you a recovering addict of a gambling addiction, you know. I feel like 42 was your lucky 42 is your lucky number now, and that's what you may, I don't know, is it Powerball, Tats Lotto, whatever it is. 42, okay, it could be even 24, okay. All right. Oh gosh, this full moon's really making me hyper. Okay, this is good. All right, so you got collaborate. Nice. All right, so it says business can be lonely. Find lucrative ways to collaborate with others to build both of your brands. Okay, so I do see you branching out. This is good. Collaborate, you know, work with other people, you know, link arms, because I'm seeing you kind of like enjoying too much time to yourself. And like I said at the beginning, if I did, if some of you were lone wolves or kind of like a loner, you know, you just, you know, heads down, bums up, and no social life, it's time to join forces and really make the big money come in, you know, time to actually invest bigger, perhaps. Get out of your comfort zone where you felt like you were in this nook for too long, perhaps. That could be it, okay? Because that can bring you that abundance. How you may even get a, I don't know, even look, even some of you may be a 42% increase. It could be a bonus, a commission, whatever it is. It could be even a deal, a contract, a starting point, or some sort of fund that you may be receiving so you can start this project. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see what else comes through. Oh, nice. Look what you guys got. You got 4 of Wands. Okay, so it says 1111. Okay, divine number. Homecoming, celebration, harmony, marriage, family, friends, reunions, community, gathering, stability, belonging. You've made it. Oh, what did I say? So after all this fear and this kind of like, you know, this doubts and all these adversities that you are faced with, you're overcoming them, and you're overcoming them with the right people in your life, with the right partner, business partner, perhaps. It could be even I'm just seeing a possible love romantic connection. You know, you could be in a romantic connection and you both kind of like join forces, put your heads together and build this beautiful business, perhaps. You know, that's an investment there. You're investing yourself in the emotional love aspect, in the heart form, as well as financially as well. And I see this as a shop. Are you buying a business where you're actually going to, one of you be the operator, the other one kind of like invest and looks after everything from the back end, perhaps, you know, the books. Let's see what's coming through. Yeah, you're going to get some sort of a stability here, and this stability, what I'm talking about, is going to give you these financial gains and this level of security. Well, I do see you taking, I don't know, is it Hawaii? I'm seeing these tropical beaches where you guys kind of like, I do see there's a couple of you are traveling alone. You may be single, some of you here that I'm tuning into, and they're basically saying that you may find love during these vacations on your own. Look, it could be Bali, it could be anywhere that has those beautiful, like those Maldives, those beautiful islands. I'm seeing you taking those tropical, luxurious vacation trips on your own because you feel that no one understands you, you know, yeah, because working alone can be very isolating. But the thing is, The beauty about working alone is that you gain immense clarity and this reassurance of who you are, because there's not much of a distraction and interruption when you're deep in your thoughts. And when you're deep in your thoughts, you are connected to your source and to your guides. Your intuition is hyped up, and that's when you get this source of information, what you need to do, how you're going to invest in the stock market, investing, what figure you should be putting down, what number, what digit codes you'll be putting in. You know, I don't know, when you invest. So I'm seeing 4 and 2 again. That's your lucky number. Okay, but this can also mean 4 and 2. I feel like, could it be the second week of April? Like, oh my God, I feel like that could be it. That's time frame there for you guys. Exciting. Let's see what else comes through for you. Drink this one. See what else comes through. Okay. Okay. So you got, oh, nice. Surrender to wonder and awe. All right, let me just read this out loud for you. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. You know what just came through? I just saw one of you, a particular person. I feel like it's a guy here getting himself a puppy dog. That came through so clear. Like, have you thought about getting a puppy dog? Are you planning to adopt, perhaps? You know, I just feel like you're becoming, I don't know, more home grounded. You enjoy your home space. Like, you made it up so nice. It's like, I'm just seeing there's this gentleman who believes in his, like, does he have his moon in his chart where, sorry, he's a Cancer in his moon chart, and that represents that they love their home, right? That's like me here as well. And it's just saying something about you're bringing home another family member. I'm seeing a little puppy dog, a beige, creamy, off-white little puppy dog, a Bichon Frise perhaps. I know, it's just really, really cute. I'm seeing you very, very, very happy. And I see, like, that's how you're going to be in awe and wonder of life again. That's what makes you excited. Like, you come home and someone's so excited to, you know, to give you cuddles and all this affection that you have been missing for so long. You know, you've been at it on your own for so long, and you felt like since you kind of like worked on your own as a solo, you know, proprietor for so long, or that you work, you know, at different enterprises or different organizations or companies, I do see you kind of like feeling lonely because no one understands you. No one understands how your mind works. They feel intimidated and threatened by that. And just don't worry about that, really, because they don't know who you are, because they're probably intimidated just by your level of strength and your tenacity and your level of discipline with yourself. You know, you've done a lot and you've accomplished a lot in your life. I'm just seeing some of you may fear what it is that, yeah, just getting back to some of you who aren't feeling all that clear with what it is that they need to set out to do. Okay, because it says here with the clover, that's luck there, my darlings. Luck and fortune's on your side, so protect that. So I feel like when you kind of like when you feel like you're actually hoarding this nest egg, just know that money is energy. Money is a vibration. It needs to be circulated. It needs to be moved around. And I'm not saying that you should, you know, empty out your bank account and start spending and expecting it all to come back. I'm not saying that at all. You can use some of it. You gotta kind of like have segments of what money does what for you in the long term, okay? That's part of educating in finances, okay? Learning how to educate yourself in the business world if you're wanting to learn about how to grow your money, okay? And then just getting back to the ones who actually have a established business here, I'm just seeing that they're saying this attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy and flow. So just going back to that puppy dog or that couple that I'm seeing, that they bought a shop or some sort of business here. It just says something about when you enjoy what it is that you do, money always will appear. Money will always be available, and I'm saying like huge chunks in increments. And what came through is that my mantras, these affirmations that I've been saying every day, I actually have been saying it every day for the last few years when I struck it out on my own, and I felt like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to, be a single mom and be able to provide for my two precious boys? And then, I came across this beautiful affirmation from Bob Proctor. Oh my God. And I listened to Brian Scott, this wonderful YouTube channel. Check it out, okay? Brian Scott. And he talks about money, mindset, abundance, how you attract, fortune. And he's heavily into all these huge, well-known mentors, such as Neville Goddard. Oh gosh, like Joseph Murphy and so many others. But there's this mantra that I say every day, and I feel like this is a message from my guys through me for you, group number 3. And it's basically, I say this every day: money flows into my life easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis, in the best interest of all, that I get to keep, use, spend, invest, and give joyously as I please. And what else did I say at the end? I said, it is done, it is done, it is done. I am blessed. I am looked after. I am loved. Just say anything that resonates for you at the time. My affirmations changes on the day because my frequency and energy levels changes, and it depends on what I'm actually drawn to, what it is that I'm inspired. And I felt like that really, really helps me. Look, money is an energy. It's a vibration. Everything is energy. It's made of energy, okay? It's just that our naked eye cannot see it actually, because everything is like, for us, it's tangible. It's a solid base, but it's not. It's just spinning at a high frequency so fast, okay, that we just don't know it. We just don't see it. So, money has feelings. It has an energy. And I'm just been shown that when you actually, just wander and awe, just getting back to that for a second, money is in awe with your energy. Money will only attach itself and come to those who not worships money, okay? But they know how money works. They know the relationship that they need to have with money in order for it to grow. And those who actually say that, money does not, grow on trees, or, money is hard to come by, then you're stopping your blessings. You are stopping all the attraction that's coming towards you. It's like you're saying, nah, I don't deserve it. It's like, let's just see. There was a great metaphor, an example that came through the other day. It was years ago, and it just popped out of nowhere, and I have to share it with you guys. But it says something about if you saw this attractive girl or this attractive guy at the gym, they look after their skin, their body, they know exactly what to eat, they educate themselves, they invest in themselves to look good, because when they look good, they feel good, vice versa. And that their value, their standard goes higher, right? They won't settle for something or less that they are worthy and deserving of. That's like with money. If you think money is dirty and ugly and evil, then money won't come to you. It won't come to you easily and effortlessly. right? What else am I about to say? Okay, I'm channeling to people. Okay, this person just came through. I have a friend of mine. She's absolutely an angel, but I feel like I've given it my best shot to help her to attract money and abundance where she does not have to work so hard and feel like she's a victim with money and live in kind of like in a poverty state. So what's, you know, it's like struggle. It's like, how am I going to make my rent? You know, how am I going to pay my bills? Look after my kids, blah, 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 blah. She has this great, beautiful gift, but she's afraid to sell. She's afraid to actually market herself and offer her gift. When you are stopping yourself from giving and being of service to what you are actually being gifted with, then how do you think money is going to come to you? Like I hear her saying things like, look, I'll do it for free, but I don't want money. But then why are you complaining about money? Why are you struggling? And you know, you can't even hold a job, you know, because the places that you work for, you settle for things that, and you know, for roles that aren't even in your pay grade. You know, you settle for so low, and that's where things don't match, because you are not in alignment. You are not in agreement with your higher self. You're operating from your lower self, your fear state, your ego, and the ego will only make you wanting to stay small, to play it small, and to keep you small, to dim your light, you know. And that's not you taking risk. So for those who may resonate with what I just shared there, please be in wonder and in awe with the gifts and the things that are already surrounding you. Be present and love the life and be grateful. Like, gratitude came through so strongly with you. When you are so grateful about your life, you're going to attract more of that. So whether, I feel like that's money, that could be the right opportunity, that could be contracts, you signing deals, you know, you getting approached by sponsors, whatever it is. I'm seeing your business growing, and I'm just seeing you elaborate. I'm just seeing you kind of like just, I don't know, it's just you're entering to a space that is so elevating. It is huge. Your business is growing, your energy is growing. It's like I'm seeing your family, social life, your relationship, your friends, and everything. It just let me just stop that. So I'm seeing your circle of life, your relationship, your family, your friends, your career, your business, your appearance as well, your health, like your aesthetic look, even your home. I see everything is like an upgrade. Like I'm seeing you traveling, I'm seeing you kind of like just enjoying every little gift, and you're not taking any moment for granted. I'm seeing you kind of like bettering yourself to a place where you're just full of love. And I say another mantra that I would love to share with you as well, from Tony Robbins, and he says that live life to the fullest, live life with passion. And he also says, I forgot what it is, but it's something along the line of, you know, live in a beautiful state no matter what. Okay, that's him being grateful, and I feel that's a piece of beautiful advice that's channeling through for you. So group number 3, I hope this reading was enlightening and inspiring for you to keep going, because you have so much to give and so much to be in wonder and awe. So up until next time, I shall see you next. Bye.